We should be live. Let's start on the comic. This week's reason why I'm late. Actually, I started the day with a migraine. And because of that, I'm just very tired. And good evening. Not sure if it's burgerlijk or burgerlijk. Let's check it. Burger. Yes. So yeah, it's warm. I'm recovering from a migraine. I'm just slow. Tired and slow. Okay. Let's first check the latest comics. I think this is something I can pull off. Okay, and just checking year 15 for a moment. Comics. Oh, that's actually quite little non-penny. Or am I missing something? Huh. Okay, so I can make this in person. With the right characters. This can go. I do wonder if my audio is working. According to the lines it is, but you never know. This is the last day I can stream with my Mermay character. And I believe next month is Pride Month. So I do have a character ready for that. And then the other times of the year it's just gonna be the usuals. And of course I still have to continue working on my Mermaid V-Tuber to make it better. But that will be of later. Okay, this is... I at least have a vision for this panel. Of course, the past week, what did I do? I did take a break with Pinksteren, or not really sure how it's called in English. Let's see. Tuesday was Penny. Wednesday was work and swimming classes. Oh, I didn't forget to paste last week's pennies on Facebook. I shared the post of the newspaper of the editor. So unless he deleted the post, it should be up there. But otherwise, well, people are allowed to just visit the website on their own or see it in the eventual comic. Oh, this is a terrible pose. Anyway, what did I do first day? Cleaning up from Fantasy Fest, of course. Friday was just working. And I completely forgot about time. The morning crawled by and then the afternoon it was over in a flash. And Saturday I was supporting my significant other in a competition. So that's what I spent most of my time with. Sunday. What did I do Sunday? Cleaning up, I suppose. Crafting. And Monday we went to the IKEA to get my our new bedroom cabinet to clean up. I don't like drawing reverse. Is this something I can 3D a bit? Not really. It has to be this way. Make it a bigger brush. Of course, now I'm preparing for the anime con. I made a few new swords, so because at Fantasy Fest I sold all but one of my swords. Luckily it's a bit warmer, so the drying time is less. But I guess that was everything. Not the most interesting Pinkster weekend, I guess. And now we're just waiting for cables because one of the cables of one of our old game consoles broke and another doesn't seem to want to work. That should arrive tomorrow. And I just bit the bullet, and about, what would it be, about 5 hours ago, 4 or 5 hours, I ordered myself a 3D printer and it's scheduled to arrive tomorrow. And of course I don't have time tomorrow to use it and install it, everything and all. That will be for the first day earliest. And of course the first things I want to do is just get to know the printer. So I'm probably for the first thing I'm probably gonna print is a Banshee. And then as soon as I figured things out, I will probably download a few free models. And only when that goes right, that I know everything, I will try printing my own creations. I probably have to hold printing during the summer because it's going to be too warm for there. And I have to admit, I got the question if the classic second day of national holiday, Pinksteren, was heavy. Yeah, it was heavy. I was so tired of everything, and then I ordered food, and the order took about an hour and a half, if not longer, to arrive. So it was already chilly, and I was like, just give me the food, I'll eat it and go. And the crew is complete. So, yes, for those who arrived just now, I ordered my 3D printer, decided no longer to wait, just use my company holiday money bonus on it. And I might have to stop printing during the summer heat because it's going to be too hot to print. And it might even damage the PLA. We're going to start with PLA. I'm only going to do one color, at least for now, because I have a lot of paint. And then I can use the paint to color it whatever I want. And getting to know the system is going to take a long while, so don't expect anything except Banshees soon. And if you don't know what a Banshee is, it's the test print of the little boat that usually comes with the system, so you can test settings and if it's printing arches, all that jazz. Yes, I do have sun panels on the roof, but the print is going to be in my future studio office place. And it does have an airco system, air conditioning, but I'd rather not use that. That system hasn't been checked in ages, and I'd rather not have it working when I'm not there. It's really expensive. So we'll just see. I mean, I still have other things to do, like the Dutch version of my novel, editing another writer's novel, working on my visual novel, and working on the art for book 6. So I still have plenty of other things to do, and I can work on my own models. So it's like maybe 2-3 weeks really hot in the Netherlands. It's just like with resin, by the way. It's too warm to work with resin in the summer. It's too warm to work with my system then anyway, so. And I don't want to have the 3D printer in my living room. Just need to zoom in a little bit more. Okay, that was my keyboard. So I first have to check if that thing still works. I mean, it's my very first keyboard, the one I got when I was like 16 with my very first computer. So I'm very, very attached to it. So first I'm going to send something in the chat. Testing. Yep, seems to be still in working condition. Really, wireless keyboard. I changed the batteries, I think, twice ever since I got it. Right. But I accidentally clicked that and it shouldn't be that. There we go. So even if I can't use my 3D printer all the time, I still have plenty of other projects. And eventually, I of course want to paint them so I can use that time as well. And I'll probably try to hook up one of my cameras near the printer. Then I can live stream. I actually like that idea. But then I would need a computer system there as well. Yeah, I did see the cake you created. It looks very good. But even despite the limitless possibilities of a 3D printer, my goal first is to get to know the program, to make a few prints. There are a few Pokemon prints I really want to create. I found one free shampoo model, so I want to create that. And the end goal is my own figurines in the hopes that works, because that is my end goal. I mean, someone else made a test print for me on their printer, and that was a decent quality, not something I could sell, but that was already quite promising. And it seems like I was recommended a resin printer, but I checked the reviews, and the PLA and resin printer aren't really that much different in quality anymore. And I just don't want to work with liquid chemicals. I got someone who gave me a test print on their own 3D printer, and that was really smooth. Well, maybe you didn't make this dress, but I know you can make a lot of beautiful dresses. You are a skilled seamstress, so no need to apologize or downplay your own skills. You are very skilled. It looks like bunny ears, or maybe mouse ears. Alright, I also had a lot of taxes to do yesterday. I don't like doing taxes. I know nobody likes doing taxes, but I had to do them to make sure I didn't fall behind too much. Eventually, I wasn't able to do everything, so I have to do a little bit on Thursday. But then I can add the new things as well, so. This looks weird. I'll just make a sketch first. Like I said, I'm very tired. Because I woke up with a migraine. And was able to work from home, which was nice because that meant I could do easy. I also was able to do my favorite part at work, which is handling email things. And well, not to toot my own horn, but I wasn't working on it alone. But I did help managing to, well, pretty much get rid of most of the backlog. I joke about it sometimes that I alone could handle the email, which I can't, by the way. I need my help from people I work with. I'm not perfect. But I'm very proud of what we achieved today. Might have to do with less people contacting. Maybe they were still on a holiday. I don't mind. Nah. And of course, I still want to work on an immense group picture to celebrate the release of book 7. Yes, that's in 2 years' time. But considering it's going to be an immense group picture of all big characters, good guys. Not bad guys, because I haven't found looks for all the bad guys, but that means the high ones, the Yami, the Ice Hunters, and the Dearly Departed. Not gonna do the animals because, well, about drawing 10 horses, I still already have trouble drawing one horse, let alone 10. And let's not get started about the wolves. Might have to move these stars. That's not good. Starting to get a lot of subscribers on YouTube, and I know the amount I'm getting is not a lot, but I mean, in the past month or so, I got like 20 subscribers. Do wonder if they're all bots. It's on YouTube only, not on Twitch. Twitch is a steady 30. No idea why anyone want to watch my streams, but okay. But I might actually be able to hit 100 100 subscribers this year. And the only perks you get when you have 100 subscribers, I believe, is you can change your channel name, which I'm not gonna do because why would I? I'm just gonna keep my same name. Also, I joked a bit at Fantasy Fest because I came to a realization that I've been asked to teach workshops in a museum several times. So that means my workshops are museum quality. It sounds very fancy. It's allowed to be happier. Just gonna keep the mouth for now, but I wanna see if I can. That's better. That's big mouth. Welcome back. Was I gone? Have I dropped frames? Nope. Haven't dropped any frames, so I wasn't disconnected on this side. Maybe from Twitch. And good evening to the new person entering the chat. Everything is fine. Thank you for asking. Hope you are doing fine as well. Yeah, I did wear pants. Not that it's important. I just was trying to remember what the weather was like, but it was a nice day. I thought I was able to wave at people automatically, but I must be mistaken with a different chat program. And congrats on your new rig. So if you have a new system, you might be able to work on your VTubers. Okay, this is a horrible face. Horrible expression. Well, don't get used to the speed. As soon as you add more outfits, create more things, it's going to get slow anyway. Hmm. And we currently have 4 people watching, so I'm afraid the new person has already left. Which is a shame. We always like new people. It was funny, by the way, that my significant other did wear the t-shirt I made for him with the exact print I will put on this t-shirt. The one is always on this. There we go. So if someone did know Penny, he might have been recognized. But we made a very nice setup, very clean. Of course, it's still a mess right now. I have to get rid of all the cardboard. Okay, this is a bit too pouty. Haven't worked on my VTubers in a long time, but you know me, let's just say that if I would be tested and HDAD would come out of it, I wouldn't be surprised. I have many projects, many interests. I go from one to the other. But actually, that's how I keep the joy and interest in everything. So currently my interest is... What is my interest at the moment? Well, my current interest is getting my Wii hooked up to a beamer, a projector. but I should be able to get the cables tomorrow. Not that I have time to hook things up. And everything else is AnimeCon at the moment. Book 5. I'm very close to an important part. I know that sounds weird, an important part, but how does this work? I only see this shirt needs to be longer. I'm just taking one thing at a time. Also, cleaning up and moving things to my new studio is also one of my priorities. Let's see if I can catch a bug. One moment, please. Let's see if I can give this to my Venus flytrap. Okay, here's hoping it will fly into the trap, because of course it flew off. You can't give dead flies to Venus flytraps. Then they won't respond and need the light. But maybe I kind of dropped it very close, so either it gets tangled up in the webs and then the spider gets it, or hopefully the Venus flytrap gets it. There, just having a bit of fun with the t-shirts. I think after this I'm gonna work on my 6th novel cover. I don't have much time, and I don't want to rush things for my visual novel. And I found a few things to correct in my book 6 cover, so I can do that. Okay, I think this is it, line art wise. Oh, that's a very, very, very wrong hat. That should be better. Preview says it's better anyway, so. Yep, that's better. Oh, that's a horrible head as well. If you zoom in, you don't always see the things that go wrong. Okay, now it's an egghead. But at least it was an even egghead. And then people say you can't express emotions through faces. And I like making crazy expressions. And just to be clear, it wasn't my idea to go to the IKEA. It was actually his idea. But I want to make crazy expressions. I really like IKEA as well. It has decent quality for a good price, so that's of course nice. But I always buy way too much. I mean, they had a sea turtle plushie, so you know I had to get it. And my significant other talked me into getting the big whale plush. Next time, if it's still there, I'm gonna get the orca one. But I rather have the blue whale. I do love orcas a lot. But the blue whale was huge and the sea turtle is a sea turtle. I couldn't get free, so. So if I have any fans out there, the orca plushie of the IKEA may be donated. I would very much appreciate it. And know that it's not something you have to do. This is intended as a joke. I think I found out what's not working. No, it actually works better with the whole expression just doesn't work. Yeah, everyone is fond of the Blaha, but we couldn't figure out why. I mean, it's cute. I think it's the star that's not working. That's the wrong layer, of course. Why does it have a wrong layer? Let's see if making a different star works better. Yep, that works better. Makes it less creepy. It's still stupid, but at least it makes it less creepy. Wrong layer. Why does it have a wrong layer? Also, my back is starting to hurt again. Maybe it's from the stress today. Most of my stress was the migraine today, so. And that missed the spot apparently. And now for shampoo, I made it darker. It's not that her skin tone is darker, it's just that otherwise it looks like he has a hole in his shirt. Okay, so shoes. Oh, almost missed a spot. Several even. And that was everything. Oh, mouth. How could I forget? Well, it's not that hard. I mean, I just forget. Okay, so first I'm gonna duplicate the layer so I can shade on the duplication. Yeah, the red plushies of IKEA were very cute indeed. But I have plenty of plush. Oh, forgot to color my own eye. Luckily, that's easily done, so. I also have a feeling I got sunburned yesterday. Just wasn't feeling well, so. Wait. I doubt I got a heat stroke 2 days after an event. There we go. This was too much And I needed a bigger one. Now, to get the background, I have no idea what this is, but it's going to be overridden anyway. And don't worry about the center frame, I have an idea for that. And let's do purple for the contrast of the center one. And then for the center one, first I'm gonna make a new layer. Then I'm gonna save. Saving is important. Saving saved lives. Yeah, I don't like that color. I want a contrasty. But what kind of color do I want? Maybe this is a bit lighter. Yeah, I actually like this. Here I need to have a radial as well. The radio doesn't work in here. Yeah, this works. This works. Yep. Pinnacle of burgerlijk. How would you translate burgerlijk to English? Because if you would take it literally, it just doesn't work. Yeah, civil is a literal translation, and civil isn't really what burgerlijk means. It's a Dutch thing, I know, a Dutch saying. Homey, cozy. But it's mostly negative, so... Oh wait, this one needs to be bigger. I mean, we Dutch people hang our birthday calendars in the toilet, so can't really call that civil. Whew. That was a sneeze. Yes, indeed, Dizzy. Furniture Boulevard. It's a Dutch thing. It's where we have the IKEA and all the furniture stores nearby. It's like a furniture mall. It's usually outside, so kitchen stores and carpet stores. Most towns have one, or at least the big towns. Not all have an IKEA, but ours does. But, well, Digi, while you're here, considering you are a native English speaker, do you have any idea how we could translate burgerlijk? Burgerlijk is when you settle down and do things people expect you to do because you have a home and you have settled. So in the Netherlands, that means you hang your birthday calendar in the restroom on Easter's Monday, second Easter day or second Pinksterdag. You go to the Meubel Boulevard. You're doing very stereotypical things. And we have no idea how to translate that in English. It is possible you meet your neighbors. Everyone goes there with their children, having a day out, shopping. And it's like you see sometimes those movies where everyone in the street has the same front garden, the same type of letterbox. Everyone is the same and you are expected to conform. And in the Netherlands, if you do certain things, it's considered burgerlijk, and that's a negative thing. Like, oh, you really settled down and you lost your wild hairs. Things like that. Traditions. This is not really traditions. It's because, I mean, it's not a tradition to hang your birthday calendar in the toilet, but a lot of people do it. It is a Dutch standard thing. Standardize? Maybe that's it. Yeah, but kind of like the Stafford wives. I believe it's the Stafford wives. The Stafford wives, all doing the same smiles, same happiness. Nobody is allowed to be sad. Also, text check is allowed, by the way. Conformist? Technically, you are being a conformist if you're doing it. Not sure if it's the right translation. Keeping up with the Joneses. Not sure if that's it as well, because you're not doing it to keep up appearances. I'm really not sure how to translate this. Is there maybe something online? Bourgeois. Square. Bourgeois and square. Boring. I think that helps. Or the white picket fence. Basic? Basic is one as well. Conventional. Yeah. Keeping up with the Joneses is to buy things and you don't really want, but to keep up appearances. That might be one of the ways. Cookie cutter, mainstream, middle class, stuffy. Stuffy might be nice. Ticky tacky, uninspired. Unoriginal. Okay, so I've got text checks left and right, but not from the stream just yet. Yep. Okay. Good thing I don't have to translate my comic to English. Where's my banner? Banner. Also, I got confirmation that this was indeed a European hornet. I saw an image of an Asian hornet and it was absolutely no Asian hornet. So it was the safe variant. Okay, so first I'm going to do the text. Where are you? There you are. Right, I'm getting distracted. Proof I'm really tired. Okay, text check, please. Yeah, most of the shops were closed except the Meubel Boulevard. Meubel Boulevard is open on those days traditionally. Okay, I'm gonna send it. Off screen, by the way, because for obvious reasons I can't show email addresses. I believe we are one of the few countries who even have a second holiday, second Easter Day, second Pinkster Day. There's a word for it, by the way, I just can't remember. Pentecost. We only most countries only have one Pentecost day, and we have two. But we also have two Christmas days. Well, most of the world only has one. But we have a lot of other holidays. We don't have those, like Labor Day. We don't have Labor Day. Well, the banks are closed that day, but other than that. Well, let's. Oh, that's not spam. That's absolutely not spam. Because that's the tracking code of my new 3D printer. My order was shipped in too, by the way. Very annoying. So I'll check tomorrow. I believe tomorrow a lot of parcels are going to come. DHL has planned to come by. PostNL has planned to come by. And whatever shipment my 3D printer goes with. Ah, DHL as well. Right, that's fun. And this one is still missing. Well, I wouldn't mind if it all goes through DHL. And the other one? Is that also going to DHL? PostNL. Okay. So one part is coming from PostNL and the other one is going through DHL. Oy. Oh well, we'll see, we'll see. And I just got the notification that many stores were open in my town anyway. Okay. Yeah, well, I got a surprise delivery of PostNL today. I can't really say what it was. Um, because it is a gift. I almost gave up hope it would ever arrive, but it still arrived. And the reason why I can't say it is because that person might be watching. Because sometimes people watch in secret. Okay, so to my cover, which is already 330 megabytes. Which is actually way too big. Yep, live action Penny also watches in secret. Right, my notifications. What did I need to fix? Right. I think this one can actually be deleted, but first I want line art. Yes, this layer. And I want a clipping mask. And I want, because lately I don't do the bottom line. And okay, why are you not working? Oh, I'm working with the eraser. And now I need to get the eraser again. Oh, that's a bit too much. Good thing I haven't started shading just yet. And where are my colors? Here's my color. And I need to close this. And I see I missed a spot. We'll fix it later, just need to zoom out. At least the forehead is a lot less big, but it still needs to be less. It's still too much. And this is the moment where I can still easily fix things. I need to zoom out first. That's a lot better. Now I can actually clean up things. And to be honest, I don't really want to work on my visual novel because it's not something cheerful, not something happy I have to draw. Darkness, and I actually want to color something happiness or pretended happiness. Okay, that was one part. Needs to save because it's a huge file. I think I'm going to make a different version and then combine some things. And what I really dislike that her eyes were not that orange because they're supposed to be very orange. Ice, 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 ice. Wait, which layer is this? Why are these connected to the eyes? Okay. I had added a few texture layers already, and it was locked to the wrong one. Okay, and this is a pupil. I'm going to make a new layer because this needs to be way more orange. So the first thing I'm going to do is just color it all orange. Because it was way too realistic and not very magical. Okay, maybe overlay, soft light, hard light. Ooh, I like hard light. It needs to be slightly less. This looks like her magical eyes. Is it realistic? Nope. Do I like it? Yes. Can't wait to start coloring the hair and all that other parts. And I do want to try and create a 3D cutting file, a paper craft file. But in order to do that, I can't have too much strands of hair floating around. So that's gonna be a different layer. Okay. Yes, he's still saving. That's why it goes black, because it's an immense file. Which means I'm going to remove this group, this layer, and this layer. Um, I have no idea why you're here, but I'm just gonna delete you because I'm not missing you apparently. Rocks. I'm going to merge the rocks. And I do have the separate files in my version 3, so if anything happens I still have that. And my first sketch can be deleted. And I also had these swirls, but I opted against it. I decided not to keep the swirls. The swirls don't add anything except obstructing the view. It just doesn't work. Maybe you like them, that's fine. But it's not good with the swirls. It just doesn't match. Okay. Now I need my land mass. Where is my land? Ah, here's my land. You can go, by the way. Delete. My first attempt at making the world map on a globe, but yeah, I'm not very versed at making something 3D. Okay. Do I want to keep this color? Okay, it does give more contrast between what's earth and what's not earth. Now to get more color All those islands. I don't think I got every island. Color. And I'm going to duplicate this for an experiment. Transparent pixels and first I'm just don't think this is gonna work. I think I'm going to keep it one color just for composition's sake. Oops. I don't think I like this composition wise. It's more realistic, but I don't like it. Maybe something with hue instead of color. Yep, that's better. Increase it. This looks better. So it was this purplish, but I made it more greenish. And the background was purplish. I actually like the purplish combined with the green, but I know it's an alien world, but just let a hint of purplish go through. Yeah, I like this. This I like. This I like. You can go. I figured I made the file smaller, but I'm not sure if it agrees. Huh. It's about 80 gigabytes smaller. And of course, per usual, I had to combine pictures, patterns, and this is it without the, what's it called again? Without the title. Okay, so I can do a little bit more when it comes to the shade. And I have to remember where the light is coming from. So first I'm going to add some shade over here. And I need the dark purple. And how about I make a shade guide Of course, I can ask the system to create it. But I don't want to do that. So, the guide. Because I want to test the system's suggestion about shading, but the system isn't ideal. So technically the shade should be here because it's behind. I actually already like this, but this is just my shade guide. It's not, because this should be all. Maybe slightly lighter. Because I'm going to add extra shades with the fabric, and also it will get darker. But I actually really like this shade. And I had a lot of difficulty with the outfits because from this angle it does look like she's a bit wider than usual, but she just has very loose clothes, and the wind is blowing, so it's all looking more voluminous. But there's a lot of difficult shadings that's going to be in here, and in the end I want to work with colored lines as well, but I can only do that if I have the shades done. It's the final thing I can do, because some lines are going to end up black anyway, and others are just going to be a different color. It depends on the lighting. But let's see the auto shade function in Clip Studio Paint. I don't want videos. I just want the step-by-step guides. Need to set the line art as reference layer. Okie dokie. Line art is the reference layer. Okay. In the layers palette, select the colors layer or layer folder you want shading assist to apply shading to. Well, we're just gonna see what it does. This is in edit menu shading assist. Lighting is coming from here. Maybe a bit higher. Somewhere around here. Lines on reference layer. It's evening. Intensity. How do I change the intensity? Okay. Okay, let's see what it does. It might turn the screen black. Or not, it's already done. Okay, so it doesn't work. Because I probably... They said I had to select a color. Okay. Ooh! Yee! This really doesn't work. Directional light. So I get how it works. But it doesn't work if it's from behind. Smooth shading. See, because it's now showing the light to be above her and it needs to be behind her. So this doesn't, it's a nice auto shading function, but it doesn't work for the complicated ones. So yeah, hand shading it is. Well, I still have a little bit of energy before I go. So highlight guide. And since I like doing that with yellow, that's not right. This should be like this. I'm going to blur it to make it more smooth. Overlay perhaps? No. Soft light. I have a feeling I need to do the normal. And this is just the basic shading. Everything else still needs to be done of the shading. So this is just basic shading, guide wise. And I mean the white in the eyes is way too white. Slightly lighter. So this is thus far the cover for the 6th novel. And while I have used AI in the way of getting inspiration, because my initial layout was Naraku looking at the viewer, I accidentally removed the sketch in this version, so I would have to open a previous version. As for the rocks, I couldn't find any presets, I couldn't draw it, so I had to combine several images of rocks with rock texture and colors to get it like this. And actually the green globe fits, considering one of the important characters of this novel is represented by green. 3 characters are represented by green, by the way. Huh. Ponder, ponder, ponder. But anyway, still plenty to do. But mostly shade, hair, and a separate layer for the individual hairlines that can be removed afterwards. And then trying to create it in a 3D papercraft file. Without the text, by the way, because the cutting out text would drive me crazy. Don't think that would be for the good of it. And then this image would be probably released about a year before the novel comes out. And I still have to do the 4 images inside, and I have an idea for a 5th ending image. But I don't really know the composition just yet. I might use AI to get me inspiration, because sometimes you're just stuck, and then I fill in a prompt in AI, and AI gives me like 16 options, and then I see if there's anything in there that inspires me, just like I did with this image. I already had a global ID, but I'd like to think that the AI prompts help me create an even better version, because the original version did not have the globe. The original version was just this, which is nice, by the way, as well. Not sure if I actually like it better. My cat is wailing. Why? So I either have it with the globe or without the globe. But without the globe it might be too plain. I'm going to make a folder for the globe, by the way. There we go. So we either have it with the globe, and then it might be a bit spoilery. This needs to be bottom. Oh no, this needs to be a separate. This doesn't. Oh, now I'm messing things up. Now I'm messing things up. You go here. You go here. Okay, now it's good. I'd like to think with is better as well. This is just empty. But I still have plenty of time. Maybe I'll change my mind. Or, which is also a possibility, I could do this as the backside. So it's I might do this as the back with the summary and the ISBN. But this is probably going to be the cover. But like I said, I still have plenty of time. It's all a separate layer. We don't have to finish it today. So I think next time I'm going to start with the hair. And afterwards shedding. I'm probably going to use a lot of time on the hair because I like working on the hair. I really like working on the hair. Hair is one of my favorite things to color. That's why it usually takes so much time with me. Reminds me of I should grab some pencils for AnimeCon, because I haven't grabbed pencils for AnimeCon and I only had my markers. I missed my pencils. So yeah, cover rambling, cover creation. We'll see. I still have plenty of time. Still working on book 5 Dutch edition, and currently my only priority project is book 5 Dutch edition, editing Dutch novel for another author, and well, working on this cover then. But it'll come. I'm just rambling, so I'll be seeing you. Bye bye.